What's good, YouTube? Anti-Yami here, back with another video. And today's video, we're gonna talk about my deck list and the new format, okay? I am not playing the Shizu cards. I am playing Tearlament Sprights with a little bit of like a frog engine and the bestial cards, which I think are very important in this format as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the deck list. All right, so here's the deck list right here. So, going over the deck from card to card, or card by card, we're gonna start with the Tearlament package here. So we play 3 Shaylins, 3 Halfness, 2 Mirus, and double Rhinoheart. I decided to cut down on the Mirus here because there's more than just Tearlaments in this deck, and a lot of the times you want to dump this off Sprint unless you already, you know, if you want to go for an angler play here. But most of the time you're dumping this with the Sprint to get her effect, if you didn't mill her, or, you know, yada yada yada. Of course, double Rhinoheart, because again, it's not a full Tearlament deck, and having 3 of these doesn't always seem great, and you don't want to kind of reduce the number of normal summons. Like, sometimes I figure that she could be a better normal summon, because if you pair this up with any of the Splight cards here, then you can extend past like an Imperm, a Veiler, or things of that nature. Where this one, it just gets Impermed or whatever, and you don't have any other push, you're kind of stuck. Triple of the fill spell, and of course terraforming. This fill spell is just crazy. It's nuts of what it can do. It's so much value. It's just such a good card. Gotta play 4. Next we got double Scream. I think double is fine. I think triple's a little too much. I like it at 2 here. Heartbeat. I like Heartbeat because now I guess there's more like Macrocosmos and Defissure, like more floodgates are happening in this format. So of course we don't have to worry about Mystic Mine, but we still got to worry about actually playing the game, right? So I did play 1 Heartbeat because sometimes it comes up if you mill it. You can bring back some of your trap cards too, which comes up sometimes. And especially since we have a Beatrice, you could dump this with Beatrice and bring back any of your, you know, your trap cards, which has come up a ton of times. Next we have the Instant Fusion, broken card. Now going into kind of like the water package here, we have triple Swap Frog. The reason why I play 3 is because if you open up 2 of these, you can still technically play. And with the Nibble Angler play, you can literally send Special Summon Swap Frog by sending Nibble Angler to the graveyard, getting 2 Beavers, and then you can use Swap Frog's effect to bounce back one of your Beavers and normal summon Beaver for an extra body. Really, really good. Also, with the Nibble Angler, you can also combo this with Shaylin. So you have basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 different ways you can actually discard Nibble Angler in your hand to extend into Beavers, which is really fantastic. It's really, really good. Of course, we have the triple Beavers here. I mean, they're just good. Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial could be any of the tier names, or it could be Nibble Angler. So it's basically acts as a main deck Sprint, but obviously it's more flexible and whatnot. So yeah. Going into like pretty much, I think the best hand traps of this format is the Bestial cards. Really, really, really strong. Very good versus Tearlaments. They're not very good versus every single matchup. But for the popular decks outside of Flunderies, it's really, really good into very decent, because at the very least you get a body, so it's really good. And then of course we're ending off on the little Splight package here. We got 1 blue, 1 jet, 1 red, 1 double cross, and 1 smashers. That's gonna be wrapping it up for the main deck here. For extra deck, of course, we have the Cloudhard, Ricalos, Kikalos, Garua, Mud Dragon, Dragostapelia. That's it for our fusion package here. Beatrice for the level 6. At first I was playing the Wallow, but the fact that you're not playing like CG cards, you don't really get your opponent to mill. So it didn't really come up to me as much as I like. So I went with Beatrice because I feel like I had more synergy with some of the options they can dump. Totally awesome here. Dweller, Mannequin Cat, Gigantic Splight, Dark, Double Elf, and Sprint here. I think this is pretty solid for the extra deck here. Again, it's very tight. There's a ton of different options you can put, but I think these work out the best for me. And then going into the side deck here, we have the India Anubis. This India Anubis could also be a Newman because it's really good with a Swap Frog. But I don't know why, I just like this card more. I don't know why. It's just like, it comes up in more matchups, I feel like. There's a lot of decks that rely on like the graveyard and stuff. So I like just playing this card and, you know, calling it a day. It's really good. Thunder King for the Spright matchup. And Drytrons, if that's all ever a thing, but yeah. And Chaos Hunter, because Chaos Hunter, there's gonna be a lot of like banishing, I feel like, this format. So Chaos Hunter is another good card that's gonna come up a lot in a lot of matchups. I feel like a lot of people are gonna be side decking this card at 3. I think it's really good. And of course, these 3 monsters is very possible with Mannequin Cat. This is the reason why I played the Spright package here, because not only the Spright package can get you up with like a Tote Negate, or it can set you up with some more like interruptions, but also it can set you up for a Mannequin Cat, and Mannequin Cat is still like a broken card. I want to take advantage of this card because it also beats Shifter and other strategies as well. So I just want to play Mannequin Cat, pretty much why I like this Spright package. Triple Tactus Talons, Necro Banshee, Double Zombie World for the Flunneries matchup, and Dragons. Twin Twisters, because, you know, Floodgates, and there can only be one. I'm thinking about taking this card out for more like back row hate. I don't know what I'll switch it out for, but this was for like Flunneries and other matchups, maybe like Exo Sisters or something, but yeah, these can be definitely changed. But yeah, but anyway guys, that's gonna be it for the list. I hope you guys enjoyed the list. Hope you guys like the new format. It's basically the same as the last format, except for now we got Macro at 3 and Dimensional Fissure at 3. So yep, with all that being said, guys, have a great one. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.